The game at Nottingham Forest was your 300th game in charge of City. Did you ever envisage that you would stay here this long?
Yeah. 300 more, no. But yeah. Oh, thank you for the present anyway.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's a good Milliston. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
I've done it. We have done it here together. Yeah, so good.
Are you still enjoying it as much as ever?
12:30 come here is the best day of the week.
Not feeling tired at all?
I'm not. Sometimes I'm tired, but I don't play. I don't have to run. So that's why it's fine. It's fine. It's good to be here. All I can say is that, final FA Cup and challenge again to retain the title.
Yeah. Just with Ederson, sort of his injury's not as bad as you thought at the weekend. How tough a decision is it between him and Ortega, not just for tomorrow but in general?
Eddie is the first option, but we rely incredible with Stefan, what they have done in the past, in the present, and it's really good that the injury was not like we expect after. We have a lot of pain, but the ligament was not damaged, it was not broken. So, because for the keeper here the shoulder is complicated, and we have a long week. We should have played in the midweek. Will not be possible to play, but day before yesterday training. But I have to speak with Xavi, and we'll decide. We'll decide tomorrow.
Obviously, Ortega played in Madrid the other week, so clearly it's not a luxury that you've always had at City, where you've had a second goalkeeper that's been able to just step in straight away, because he's come on in 3 games as well this year when Ederson's been injured. It feels like you're in a better position than you've ever been.
No, we have an incredible, of course. Scott Carson is so important in the locker room. I said many times, but it's another role for the age, for everything. But we have an incredible 2 keepers, unbelievable, both of them. They are so reliable and with their own qualities, and so I sleep really well. With these keepers, I sleep really well.
Jamie?
Hi, Pep. It's probably unfair, but a bit like Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United, you, as the manager of City, are kind of expected to win all the time now. And as I say, I know that's unfair, it's impossible. But how do you actually deal with that? Because it must be tiring. As you just said, you're a human being, sort of thing.
In one term, it's good. It's so demanding, and that, it's better. So if I don't train City or Bayern Munich or Barcelona, the people don't demand that. But it's happened since the day one I became manager especially for season when we won the treble, and after sextuple in Barcelona every year. So I failed in Bayern Munich, but didn't win the Champions League. I have to fail here if Ederson does save the last minute against Lukaku. So I have to accept it. But it's better because I am in the positions in the teams, like the people demand as me that we have to win everything. But nothing changed when you won one trophy. It doesn't matter which one, or it doesn't matter the people saying, you have to win the treble every season. I know, I will not say they are right and wrong. So I know my opinion, how difficult is everything, and I know exactly when we can do it, when we cannot, and I learned for many years that in football, in a sport, not always you can win, and you have to accept it, improve of that, and go to the next. So I'm not different like many managers that believe you cannot do it.
In a good way, is it almost an addiction, the sort of pressure, the sort of...
It's better. I said many times, I would love to be in semi-final Champions League. So it's better to be here than don't fight for, to the biggest prizes. So it's much better. Knowing, even now, even doing what I've done, this is exception. This is not normal. This is my feeling right now. So still I'm surprised still we are here fighting for the Premier League again and again and again. So this is not normal. And in question of time, I don't need see Man City with me or without me not winning sometimes title season to realize how good was in that moment. I know it right now. So I don't need to drop to realize that this is not normal what this group of players have done these many years.
Hi, Pep. You said you can't afford to drop any points now. At this stage of the season, with so much on the line, every game a final, is trust in your players the biggest thing? And is that one of your biggest weapons or strengths, that you know you can trust your players to get the job done if they play to their full potential?
That is not necessary to leave that situation of the 4 games to don't trust with the players. So they can lose, we can lose all 4 games. And that means I don't trust with my players. It's impossible. That is like, it's impossible. It's impossible. I see them, I saw them, I still feel it, what they are doing. There's no chance. It's not about winning or losing. It's going to change my opinion this season, what they have done. It's not going to, these 2 titles, we won 2 prizes, we're going to win the 3rd and the 4th of the season. It's not going to change at all the opinion. It's not depend my opinion about the club, about that, if we lift or don't lift the title. Of course we want it. We are fighting for something no team in this country have done ever. So of course it's a big challenge to do it. We want it. But opinion, it depends if we win in the last minute or not. No chance. I love them so much.
Hi, Pep. Just back on Phil, this club have had some great players, whether it's David Silva or Aguero or further in the past with Bell and Summerby. But eventually, at the end of his career, do you think that Phil could possibly be considered the best player that this club has ever seen?
I don't know. This club has a long history. So forget what happened in the players when they play in main road, like everybody knows. I think the club has been built from many history for many top quality top players. I had the feeling remember if he continued his career until the end here, he continued that level, in that one of the best, that's for sure. In the best. Why we don't wait when he retire, and after we can see it. Still is young. He's so young.
You'll be gone when you retire, so we can't ask you then.
Sorry?
You'll be gone by the time Phil retires, so we can't ask you.
I will give you my telephone number. You can call me and ask me, and I will answer you.
Sam? Hi, Pep. On Ortega, obviously there's a bit of uncertainty about his contract this summer. Do you know anything about his future? No. Do you have an opinion on what you'd like to stay?
I would love to stay. The club loves to stay. We will let him feel. Yeah, we love it. But I don't know.
Is it similar in some ways to Gundogan last year, where he's obviously got this immense value on the pitch, but it's not just
it's different. He has contract. Gundo finished contract. It's different.
Is it more the case that maybe Ortega would like to go? Is that the issue?
I don't know. It's him. Everyone has his own life, wives, kids here, desires, and I don't know. I think he's fine. He's so really happy here, but I could understand perfectly, for the fact I said I have more than 3 years old and I want to play every weekend. So honestly, I don't know.
Hi, Pep. Obviously, you're not the England manager, so this isn't your immediate concern. But in terms of the talent that England have got and the way that Phil kind of fits into that attacking unit, as it were, how strong is that in your opinion in terms of the team?
In national team?
Yeah,
really good. For many years, it was really good. The golden generation was the Paul Scholes and other, with the Fabio Capello manager. Really good. They're really good, but it's not just the talent strikers. Of course, it's all package, group, and Gareth knows perfectly what he has to do. So everyone had the feeling that England national team, the last events in Europe World Cup, make on the step is on the verge. They are really close. Lose final, semi-finals there. And when you ride these stages every 2 years in the European competitions, at the end, it's going to happen. It's quite similar to us, at the end. So we were close. At the end, we lifted. We did it.
Obviously, I know you don't go away with him, but when he goes to England duty, etc., do you get a sense that he's quite kind of proud to play for his country and excited at that?
Well, I see the reaction when they play European Cups or World Cups, the reaction of the people on the streets, in summertime, how the people was completely love it, crazy, for the UK national team that prove everything, the reaction of them, how proud they are. And at the end, as a football player, is the best. Your country is proud for you are doing for your country in the way you are playing, arriving at the stages. Just believe it. If they believe it, they can do it. Believe it. They can do it.
Hi, Pep. On Ortega, if he wants to play more games, could he ever be number one at City?
Depends on the performance from both keepers. So, in that, I try to be as much professional as possible. So what I see every day we are not the same players, the same persons for years ago. So maybe next season Ortega is not performing well, or maybe better. I don't know. But of course they have to challenge and they have to be ready, because we know the opinion we have on him.
Short on here with Jens, please.
Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland.
Go forward.
So, are you excited? As Ben said, it did look like a very fresh Erling that came on Sunday.
Because scored a goal?
And also in the general play.
Yeah,
how did you like his energy and the body language in the 30 minutes he played?
I've been injured, and sometimes the rhythm, and sometimes I don't know, but it's nice, we spoke about that. So he played good, really a part of the goal. First 20, his movements, his dropping and his controls and everything. The pitch was difficult, They were more tired, the opponent, in the last minutes, We know it that from the beginning was not ready, but maybe for half an hour, 45 minutes, even winning 1-0, the impact from Erling is always is good, and yeah, he did really well.
How has he dealt with the setbacks that he has gotten through injury this season?
It's part of the human being, of sport. So,
but how does he handle it, in your experience?
It's a process. It's like we talk about Phil. It's a question of play and live your own experience. So life is not the manager said it's going to happen that you have to deal it with that way. It's not about that. You have to live it. Maybe it's happened. It's normal. 60 goals. Maybe you can drop a little bit. And that. If you learn that, next season will be better. It's a question of know exactly. You think about it. What happened this season or not happened? Can do better. What I have to do? For many reasons. Not Erling. All of us, me included. His experience is. I can tell you, but you have to believe for everyone himself. Otherwise, it looks like a grandfather. Talking about the. People don't care. They have to leave you.
And the last question on this. I know it's never a good thing to be injured, but could it this time have been a little of a blessing in disguise so he could get that energy really back?
Erling had always energy. I didn't see quite different last season. So, but still he's young. He's 24. It's not you have more than 30. So he knows exactly. He knows perfectly his body. He's so professional. He knows exactly what he has to do. So it's no bad. But sometimes football, it's happened that it not depends just on you. It depends on the mates, the opponents. So many reasons happen. Important. He helped us this season as well to be there, and it's the last effort. Just 2 weeks, and it's over.
Perfect. Thank
you, guys.
Thank you.